Hi everyone, happy 2021. Welcome back. We never actually left, but here we are in 2021, and it's still the second semester of 2020. In 3 weeks, Module 1 will be over. 3 weeks. Can you believe that? So if you have fallen behind schedule at some point, make sure you get all caught up with the things you haven't done yet, because time will fly. Well, this year, everything looks very different. It feels as though we're still trapped in a 2020 vortex. Newsflash! We still have 3 learning paths. So if you click here on Plano de Ensino and Cronogramas, you will check our updated chronograma, and we'll see it here. Learning paths 5 and 6 will be both posted on Tuesdays. You will have 8 days to turn them in. Therefore, you have to turn them in before Wednesday. As for Learning Path 7, the last one, you will have from Tuesday through Monday. It will be a shorter learning path. And then this is it. Also, when you click here on Controle de Atividades, you will be able to check how well you've been doing in each of the paths. You will click here, you'll see we have the Learning Path number 1 tab, and then you will have LP2, LP3. All the tabs will be down here, okay? If there is any problem, you can just write me an email and let me know. I know you have definitely had a hard time last semester while trying to adapt to this new scenario. Yeah, and so have I. And I know many of you are excited about the end of this semester. So am I! I know you would all like to go out and cluster up with your friends, and so would I. So I know many of you would love to get vaccinated as soon as possible, and so would I. Nevertheless, meanwhile, you know we must all keep social distancing and wearing masks, and so must I. But take a breath. After all those hints, I am wondering if you have noticed that we are going to do things slightly different this time. Were you able to guess what is this week's grammar topic? That's right, everybody. Take a breath, because it's grammar time.
I never know what to say to people at funerals.
No, neither do I. I'm terrible.
It's doggy time!
I don't believe it. Neither do I.
Of course.
Hang on, take my clothes off.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Well, so am I.
Thank you. You look very nice.
Thank you. So do you.
Today we're going to talk about the use of so and neither. Some structures we use to either say that we agree with someone or that we share something in common with them. I know friends are great, but we all have these 2 types of friends. You know what, guys? I feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester. So do I. I don't. I am counting the days to the end of the semester. So am I. I'm not. Actually, I wish it could last until May. In January 2020, I thought I would be on vacation at this point. So did I. I didn't. In January 2020, I didn't stay home every day. Neither did we. I did. It was quite normal. Have I said that I can't wait for the semester to end? Neither can we. I can. I would definitely travel now if I could. So would I. I wouldn't. I have worked much harder since the pandemic started. So have I. I haven't. I haven't seen my friends in person lately. Neither have I. I have. Now, if you have a friendship just like the guy in orange, you're doing it wrong. Drop it. Drop it. Now, why is the guy wearing blue using so and neither to agree with the guy wearing black, can't he just use me too? Or for negative sentences, me neither. And the answer is yes, he can, and so can you, and so can I, and so can your students. But languages are diverse, so we need to get acquainted with all possibilities, and so do your students. Now this is not very complex, let's take a look. So do you remember the first sentence? I feel thrilled, excited, happy. I feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester. Now, if you agree with me, you could just say, me too, right? Yeah, but as we saw, there's another way of using it. There's another way of saying it. First, let's analyze the sentence. When I say, I feel thrilled, is it a positive or negative idea? It's a positive idea, right? And what is the verb tense in which this sentence has been uttered? Is it past? Is it future? Yeah, that's right, everybody. I could just hear your voice saying this is a present simple sentence. So another way of saying that you agree, that you share the same opinion as me would be, so do I. So I say, I feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester, and you say, so do I. Now, how do you form this? You will need so plus auxiliary plus subject. Yeah, it's a weird structure, but I swear to you, people use it. Now let's imagine I have a friend, Julia, and I am telling you a story. I'd say, I feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester, and then somebody would say, yeah, Julia too. Or, and so does Julia. So the auxiliary always agrees with the subject. So this is what we've seen so far. I feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester, me too, or so do I. What if you don't agree with me? I feel different, I don't share the same opinion, right? You could say, well, not me, or you could say, I don't. I don't. What is the rationale behind this? Subject plus auxiliary. In this case, in the negative, right? Because you have a positive idea. I'm disagreeing with this, I don't share the same opinion, so I don't. I like soccer, I don't. I love opera, I don't. Now let's imagine you hear the opposite sentence. Somebody says, you know what, I think I'm going to miss IFB so much. I wish I could have 2 more semesters here. I don't feel thrilled when I think about the end of the semester. Okay, so maybe I'm telling this story to somebody and the person agrees with me. Now, if I agree with something you're saying, if I share the same opinion of something you're saying, but it's a negative opinion, I don't normally use me too. I will say me neither. But as we saw, there's another way of saying this. Instead of saying me neither, you could also say neither do I. And why is this? Because we have a negative idea. This is present simple. What do we have? Neither plus auxiliary plus subject. Neither do I. Same rationale, different element. Now, probably somebody would say, what? You don't feel thrilled about the end of the semester? I do. So this is the opposite. So this is how you would disagree here. You would have the subject plus auxiliary. In this case, a positive auxiliary. Now let's take another look here. Let's say somebody says, I am super excited about the end of the semester. Okay, you could say, me too, or this is a positive idea, and this, what verb tense is this? This is present simple. But this is a different type of present simple because this is present simple with verb to be, which means there will be no auxiliary. So what do? I am super excited about the end of the semester. So am I. And so am I. Whenever you don't have an auxiliary, you will use the main verb. Okay, so you will have so plus auxiliary or the main verb of the sentence plus subject. I am super excited about the end of the semester, and so is Julia, and so is my mom, and so are you. Okay? Now, if you don't agree with that, if you don't share the same opinion, if you feel different, you would say something like, I'm not. I'm super excited. I'm not. I'm not. What if it's the opposite? The person starts with, I'm not excited about the end of the semester. And then somebody says, me neither. I wish I could stay longer here. Or the person would say, neither am I. Now, if you have the opposite opinion of a negative idea, what would you say? You would say, I am. I am excited about the end of the semester. Another example. I am counting the days to the end of the semester. What verb tense do we have here? Present continuous. Now let's say you agree with me. You would say, me too. I am also counting the days to the end of the semester. Or you could say, and so am I. All right? Because you have a positive idea, present continuous, so plus auxiliary plus subject. Now, what if you don't agree with me? I am not counting the days to the end of the semester. I feel different. In January 2020, I thought I would be on vacation at this point. You agree with me, you say, me too. Or, well, this is a positive idea. It's past simple. What's the auxiliary of past simple? Yeah, that's right, did. So what would you say? So did I. And so did I. You agree with me. I also thought I'd be on vacation at this point. If you don't agree with me, I feel different. I didn't think I'd be on vacation at this point. Another example you have here. In January 2020, I didn't stay home every day. And then you're like, me neither. Actually, I went out every day. I agree with you. I share the same opinion. Or, well, this is a negative idea. In the past, do I use so or neither? Neither did we. In this case, neither, so neither did I. Okay? If you have an opposite opinion, you would say, I did. I did. I stayed home every day. Okay? Another sentence, I can't wait for the semester to end. This is a negative idea, so me neither. Right? Negative idea, we are using can, so neither can I. If you disagree with me, I can. Okay? I would definitely travel now if I could. Me too. We have a positive idea using would. You could also say, so would I. If you disagree with me, I wouldn't. And then, I have worked much harder since the pandemic started. Me too. Or, this is a positive idea with present perfect. What's the auxiliary of present perfect? Yeah, that's right, have. I have worked much harder since the pandemic started. So have I. So have I. So has Julia. So has John. So have you. Okay? You always need to conjugate auxiliary and subject. Now, I have worked much harder since the pandemic started. And then somebody says, I haven't. Actually, life's pretty well now. I haven't seen my friends in person lately. Me neither. I wish I could, but I haven't. Me neither. I share the same opinion. Or, we have a negative idea with a present perfect tense sentence. So what do you say? Neither have I. Neither have I. If you feel different because you are actually seeing everybody during this pandemic, you would say, I have. So, as I was telling you, the use of so and neither is extremely common in English. By the way, you could say neither or neither. And also, instead of neither, you could say nor. Not so common. I don't find it very nice, and I think neither do you. The use of so and neither is extremely common in English. And so is the use of me too and me neither, right? But we need to learn, we need to improve our vocab. This is something that happens every day. People alternate between me too and so and neither and me neither. This is something people just use. They keep alternating structures, so we need to learn. So they use it every day, and so should you. I hope this was clear. Let's have some practice now.